Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to sunny Paris. Look at the weather here at the PSG training ground. Brand new training ground, only opened up earlier on this year. The campus, the PSG campus is called. Look at this place. Unbelievable. Shame the weather is not matching it this Monday morning. Over my shoulder you can see all the cameras here preparing for PSG training this morning, all trying to catch a glimpse, of course, of the one and only Kylian Mbappe, who should be coming out to training here in the next few minutes. I'm going to show you some footage of him, but what a place this is for a club like this to train, befitting of a club, and I suppose a club with players likes of Dembele and Mbappe and Donnarumma and the rest. So Newcastle come here, they're of course doing up their own training ground themselves. As you know, it's not quite like this place, but hopefully they'll get there one day. Newcastle arriving here later on this afternoon, and we'll hear from both Eddie Howe and Nick Pope at the pre-match press conference. Of course, Newcastle, as we know, down to the bare bones in terms of players being available with the amount of injuries, but despite that, picked up that unbelievable 4-1 win against Chelsea at the weekend, and they'll be looking to carry that good form into this game, knowing, of course, that they need to get a point at least to keep their Champions League dream alive. They really need to try and get something here tomorrow to hope to have Europe after Christmas, because it's been a great journey so far. Yes, I know everyone's saying it's going to be very testing with the amount of matches and the amount of injuries that the team have got, but it's been a brilliant experience for them. So yeah, this is me at the training ground today. As I say, I'll have updates from the stadium later with words from the manager and Nick Pope, get their thoughts on the game and try and get the mood in the camp following that win against Chelsea at the weekend. But for now, here's some training shots from the PSG campus of Kylian Mbappe and the rest of his teammates. Enjoy. So we've just heard from Luis Enrique, the PSG manager, and also Vitinha, their midfielder, who was actually on loan at Wolves a couple of years ago. So just spoke to both of those. The word revenge was obviously used a couple of times and asked towards both the manager and the player, and the player Vitinha did say, look, there is a slight element of, or slight feeling of revenge within the camp, but he says, look, we need to just concentrate on winning this game tomorrow. They know it's going to be a crucial one in the group. Interestingly as well, Luis Enrique, he said he needs the stadium to be on fire tomorrow night. He says the supporters can get them over the line, but he was very complimentary in what he thinks of Newcastle. Obviously, he's seen it at first hand with the 4-1 defeat a couple of months ago, but he also said, look, we watched them against Chelsea. He said Newcastle's physicality is incredible. He said 6 or 8 players all pressing at the same time. We need to be prepared for that level of pressure here tomorrow night, because we know that's what Newcastle are all about, and that is what they're good at. So that's it from the PSG camp here this afternoon, and we now await Newcastle arriving later. What is left of their depleted squad as Eddie Howe and that injury ravaged squad arrive here in Paris for what is this crucial match tomorrow night. So I'll be back later on with with some of the news from that press conference. Cheers.